we are not houses. We are people with feelings. Nobody should be hurt based on who they are, what they wear, and how they act. Thank you very much, Edmonton.
Hello, sluts, brutes, and everyone in between. We all know that's not how it works, though, don't we? We're told there's no space in between, that women are either sluts or prudes. But we know better. We know sexuality is complex. And more importantly, we know that no matter how a woman acts or dresses, she is never consenting until she is. We, because despite the myths that dictate otherwise, men are also raped. There's a tendency to believe that men can't be raped because we always want sex. But to this I call bullshit. Men may not be assaulted to the same extent as women, but when it happens, it's just as legitimate, just as damaging, and the cause is the same, a lack of consent. But this isn't what we're told. Never mind who we are. There's always something we should have done better. Women are told they should have been in a better neighborhood. Men are told we shouldn't get worked up about it, or should have been able to fight off our perpetrator. In other words, we're told it's always our fault. We're supposed to take a long, hard look at ourselves and what we did wrong, because in this world, perpetrators are blameless. But not today. In the majority of cases, men are the perpetrators of sexual assault. Not all men, not even most men, but a sizable number of men who go on to rape an average of 6 times before they're caught. But what about the men who aren't perpetrators? What about those of us who recognize rape as the heinous crime it is? We can be enablers, or we can be preventers. When we don't hold other men accountable, when we joke about rape, when we don't believe someone who says they were assaulted, we are enabling rape. When we do nothing, we are partly to blame for a culture that trivializes rape. When we call out behavior that condones rape, when we listen to and support victims who confide in us, we are helping to create a culture that takes sexual assault seriously. We are preventers by being here and making it clear that we will not accept victim blaming as an adequate response to rape.
The one thing I have to say is there's over 133 women here in Edmonton who have been murdered or who are missing. The majority of the women who have been found murdered have been half-clothed, sexually assaulted, or brutally beaten. Is it their fault? Not all of them were prostitutes. Some of them were nurses. Some of them were just regular people. I don't think that it's fair for us women to be blamed by any means. I think it's time we take responsibility. And like the young lady said here, when someone is raped in a community, it's always the woman who is asked to not walk alone at night. Why isn't the man with the blue eyes and the blonde hair asked to stay in case they get accused of being the rapist? Thank you.
We speak out, we shout, we make ourselves heard, and we absolutely forget about silence. Silence is what is killing women, silence is what is keeping people abused, and silence is the problem. There are rape beaches in many places of the world, and yet, for some reason, women don't get raped there. So, really, is it the skin or is it the person who is doing the raping? If you're naked and you're not getting raped, well, that blows that clothing theory right out of the water. Anyway, it's good to see everyone here today. I'm so proud that you all turned out. I'm so proud that we can take ourselves out of the situation of being victims, put ourselves into being empowered, and put ourselves into the situation saying, I am a human being, I am not an object, you cannot do what you will and what you want with me because I am a person, and I am saying no.